I gotta say it. With how much hype has been generated off of the current expectations for the game, you love to see it. Welcome to White Forest Buyout number 3. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So sets, hey, look at this. Or Stellars, hey. 110s, guess what? Sets have actually just been bought out again. 128s. I can't make this crap up. Silveras have actually also been bought out. We're at $60 right now. So that's 2 buyouts that we're facing right now from this. Alright, poor nobody wants Diabel, $47. Reselia at $46. It would also appear that the road is at $38, but you know, I still got 22 listings of that. And of course, Set also, or LZ also is still $33. Been creeping up. These have not repopulated. You're still at 30 listings. Meanwhile, you know, Stellars are still pushing at 27s. Yeah, that Whitewoods core having that stupid amount of value for it is very, very interesting to see. Fiend Smith Engraver. I can't believe this. These have actually gone up. As of filming this, engravers are $116 a piece at the moment. Yeah, I don't have any real words for this. The fact that there's also only 43 listings for this too is really, really bad. We're going to be in this, we're in the same situation we were last year when you were looking at, you know, Diabel Stars and Wanteds, and then, you know, after you got, what was it, 4 months away from age, then you kind of started to see things push down. I think it's going to be the same thing. It also depends on the fate of Beatrice, honestly, in my opinion, to how this card holds up for the long term. Exodia, the Forbidden One. I don't know why people are shocked about this. I just want to laugh at this all day long, but right now, an Exodia Head Ultimate Rare is going to cost you a low price of $14. I talked about months ago. I said when that Exodia Head hits that $10 mark, you're going to see people just be shocked. They're going to be like, how could Exodia be so cheap? You know exactly why. It's usually because the card doesn't look that good. You know, the hollow foiling looks flat, and it kind of puts a bad taste in people's mouths. People don't want to deal with, you know, stuff like that. It's the reality of the situation. Whether or not you like me saying that, that's what's going on with this card. Mimigulls. Yeah, Dungeon got bought out for the collector's rare, but anyway. Masters are 40s. The Sex Dungeon is a whole nice $70 now. Very luxurious. You can stare at a skull while you're in there. Okay. Ultra Rare Dungeons coming in about $6. So no surprise there, honestly. Masters are down to $2 now. I love that. Also, Makers are nothing. Everything in the Mimigul deck is literally nothing except for Dungeon. And the only reason why Dungeon's worth anything is because utility pulls back a card every single turn. Like, Konami can design good cards when Konami wants to, and this is a primary example of, hey, we make good card. You be happy. You play deck. Honestly, probably the only good card we're gonna get. So I don't have words for this. I just find this very, very funny. You're down to 13 listings for Dark End Dragon, which people are already spending $24 for near mint copies, which is okay. I don't see a problem with that, but when you're looking at this, I mean, you're already accelerating up to like 30 or 29, $40. Yeah, I mean, that's just for that. Obviously, you know, you do have the Shonen Jump version at 22, and guess what? $22 for the Raw Yellow Mega Pack. I love when all 3 versions of the same card are effectively synchronized in your value here, and you're sitting here, you're like, wow, like, I can't believe this. Yeah, I can't believe it's not Butter either, secondary market. Spooky Doggo Woodo. These are still $15. As much as this community has pissed their pants and cried about this card in the last week, it's not stopping people from buying it. $19 bucks. Hey, guess what? Your first deck copies are basically $18. Do you know why there's so much right now? Because I'm pretty sure, in all of my knowledge of the Yu-Gi-Ohs, that might be the highest rarity. Yeah, you do have the Lost Arts at like $6-7. Yes, you can get the Alt Arts for dollars. All right, you have alternatives. I know, people love me saying that. You know, cheap versions. You don't need... Look at this. You can get supers down here. Dare I say, not an ultra or secret rare, but cheap. All right? You don't need this high rarity garbage. All right? No Minacross. Now, somebody's going to want the high rarity stuff, huh? Because, you know, I'm an old format player, and I have to have my deck look better because that's just what we do. But $20 still for these, which is insane because you still only got 14 listings. Hobby League versions, $15. The worldwide super release here. These are $70. I don't know who out there has allowed this to happen, but like, yikes. Interesting, to say the least. Red Noblemans are like $10. Purple Berries are 9s. DTs are 6s. Okay. I see you can get a 25th anniversary version here for $5.50. Yeah, no Metacross out. This is a meme. Every one of these versions I'm seeing here, this is absurd to me. All right, well, the Miraculous Descent. Wow, the DRL4 versions actually are $10. Meanwhile, the Ultimate Rare is $4.20 or $16. I really do love these discrepancies. Which version of the card do you want? Do you want the Uber Super Omega Sure. You can see the look of disgust on my face as we look through some of this stuff, and we're just like, who needs that? Why are you buying that? $87 on Droplets. Now, I will say, yeah, a lot of your Ultimate Rares have kind of did a lot of recovery over time. This one is not named Nibiru. I also think we're kind of at a point right now in the format that Droplet is not necessarily like the greatest application in the room. I'm not saying it's bad, but you know, $89 says otherwise. Even nibs have actually fallen. I didn't realize this. Wow, nibs are down to 76. Well, I mean, to be fair, nib did have its time. You did have a sale at 88, 77, and 77. And your lowest right now is 73. So it's just a matter of time. The market's going to keep populating these down until eventually, you know, somebody feels that it's a good deal to pick it up. It's the same cycle that happens all the time. Tuned Blackluster Soldier. Been a little while since I've peeked in on this. You know, these are still like $10. I don't know if you like collecting these or not, but somebody just bought one for $23. That's insane, but good job. If it's sure. Nice $12 outside of that. Okay. And you can also get the secret rares for $10 here. So it's not like you're breaking the bank here in terms of picking these up, but like they're affordable. Maybe Toon Egyptian Gods this year. Still banking on that. Blast Sphere. You can get a 7.5 BGS for $250, which is cheaper than the mod play down here. Okay. I also want to point out that the Blast Spheres from Shonen Jump Magazine are like $3. You can also get nice $5 DL1 Legends. Why are Scar? Okay, these are 40 cents. Sure. I love my Blast Spheres having random value. Okay, sure. The Unstoppable Exodia. Yeah, I figured that this would go down in price, but actually, no. We've been having consistent sales data here, actually, for the last couple of days. Once you saw the last couple $30 ones disappear, you've been holding at like 74 pretty much for a while now. I don't have any real words for you on this. I don't think it's an Exodia card. I was actually surprised that it was that cheap overall. I still wouldn't be surprised to see this card hit a ceiling of $100 just because it is Exodia. Number 13, the Embodiment of Crime. You need this card for Mimigul. You know how many comments I read from people just saying that? Yeah, this card's down to $10 right now. If it's so needed, why is it so cheap? Right? Well, it would also appear Embodiment of Punishment also has gone down to $11. Yeah, both of these have lost so much of their former value. Like, interesting, right? So, yeah, that's your walk through the market today. What a meme and a half. Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will say, we're in a very interesting place in the market right now. in terms of everything that's happening. And as soon as we get a ban list, things are going to go even crazier. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.